Welcome back. So this is the second box of my old Orks here that I'm having a look through for Orktober, and okay, this one looks pretty full as well, so it could be another long one. And I'm just going to dig through these like I did in the last video and see if we can pull out any particularly cool I suppose weird conversions or different producers. There was a lot of different miniature manufacturers that I noticed I had in the last box. I didn't even realize there were so many, just from, you know, collecting for years and that kind of thing. So okay, so you can see these are stored in exactly the same way as the last box, so I'm expecting some casualties potentially. This guy is this Games Workshop boy with some plastic hard work. He's got a big shooter there, but these big stompy legs, I do remember these are from some kind of Lego kit. So I must have saw that and said, right, that's Orky, I'm robbing that and giving this guy big stompy legs, so he's stomping away with a big shooter. And we've got a slugger boy here with two axes, no actual slugger, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Same kind of paint job, quick and dirty. Another slugger boy. This guy's kind of heavy. Oh, okay, for some reason I weighed him down with a cent. Maybe it was 5 cents, maybe it was because he was kind of leaning off to one side. But yeah, you'll see this, I went a bit crazy on my boys, giving them extra spiky bits on the weapons just to make them, I don't know, more killy or cooler looking. These are some of the ones I've featured before as well from Foxbox Games. They're just, you know, 40k GW orc bits with some, you know, they have different arms, like this arm and the head is Foxbox, as well as, where's the other ones? This guy, the head and this arm as well. They fit in pretty well, like the muscle structure is there and they're the same scale. The hands might be a bit different, but it's hard to tell because with the Games Workshop stuff, they don't, you know, have the hands open very often, maybe for characters. Same with this guy, he's got the head, but just for, I think they are good for kind of youths. They, for maybe Gork and Morka, they look kind of that little bit different structure of the head. This is the old pewter tank buster. You'll see he's all glossy like the rest of them. Let's see, this guy, for some reason I gave him this little hat here, and he's got a shoulder pad made out of the side of a old base and a crappy looking chopper. So this guy's years and years old, kind of old conversion work there. Another shooter boy, pretty bog standard. You got this helicopter storm boy. I think I might have featured him in a video as well in the course of being painted. But yeah, so I have a few storm boys, but they're all kind of random bits and bobs, you know. You got this commando here. This is an older model, I think, and I'm pretty sure he came with an axe, but it broke, so I just gave him this chopper, and he's pretty cool actually. Not obviously the best paint job, but he's all, well, I was going to say he's all there, but he's obviously not because it's flipping broken. You got this, what was this be, a runt herd maybe? He's got Jar Jar Binks' head on his head, which actually he doesn't, Jar Jar Binks looks pretty happy. He doesn't seem to be minded to be decapitated. But I think that was when going through the big Jar Jar hate on in the Phantom Menace. But yeah, and the head is from Puppets War as well, I think, potentially. Do you know what? I'm going to pause it and take a load out like I did in the last video. It's just handier. Man, this is just kind of a ridiculous amount of orcs. But anyway, look, we'll get through them. This is another Loota that is just a bit crazy. You can see bits here from Tau, from Eldar, and his arm has been replaced with something that's wired up to the back. Yeah, Jesus, poor guy. Went a bit crazy with these guys for sure, but I've got a good few Lootas. This is actually another classic orc. I think this is a named character. A lot of the old orcs were named, I'm pretty sure. And look at this little weedy chain blade kind of chainsaw chopper here compared to the stuff that they have nowadays. Or let's see, compared to the shooter boy. Yeah, pretty cool. But no, I'm glad I have money painted up pretty quickly like the rest of them. I'm going to fly through all these and maybe spend a bit more time on the characters. But that's Slugger Boy using some bits from Warhammer Fantasy. You got one of the Slugger Boys. I think this is from my first orc kit, first 40k orc kit. I remember that guy. Okay, what the fuck? That's awesome. Cool. This is is it Nuglet or Ruglet's Armored Orcs? They were a fantasy, Warhammer Fantasy mercenary unit, I'm pretty sure. So, but I converted them here. So the body is pewter, and the hands and the shooter with the big chain blade, chainsaw on the front are all plastic. But hey, that guy's pretty cool actually. Damn, I totally forgot I made that. Totally forgot. Slugger boy. Slugger boy. Right, so I've got a fair few slugger boy. Shooter boy. Slugger boy. Slugger boy. Okay, maybe I should just skip these. Shooter boy. You got this old fantasy. I think he was from a rock lobber kit. I don't know what I could use him as, but hey, he was painted up like the rest of them. Shooter boy with a chopper, because why not? Look at this. This is a Loota. These are the exhausts of a Sentinel, I think, an Imperial Guard Sentinel. But he's got grenades for earrings there, and he's got a bolt in his face as well. Jesus, man. I think once I learned the lore that orcs are very resilient and they can kind of get cybernetics and stuff, I just went a bit mad. Loota, this is pretty cool. Like, what, a multi-melta with a rocket launcher. That's what you want. Oh yeah, look at these looters. These are just silly. This guy's head is this is a little targeting bit with some sprue, and this is into this kind of shooting array here. I think that was from Mantic Games and Chainblade. You know, absolutely crazy. Big shooter there, shooting into the air. Burner Boy, a little bit of conversion. Well, a little bit of dynamic posing. This guy as well, from using Warhammer bits, is just a slugger boy. Looks like he's about to fall over in the mud. Got a slugger boy. Another slugger boy using some bits from Puppets War. There, the head, which I don't really mind. They don't really kind of jump out too much from the Warhammer bits. You know, they kind of fit in pretty well. There's a Loota, I think pretty bog standard actually. Not much kit bashing doing there, apart from sticking the chopper on the front. This guy is from this is a toy car that I saw in the pound shop, and they had weird different monsters and stuff in them, like Dracula and Wolfman and everything. And this guy got converted into some kind of biker. Wait, is that going to break? That looks really bent. But anyway, yeah, and he's kind of driving it with one hand, and somehow his feet are in there as well. And he's got a shooter on the side, so that I suppose counts as a bike. I think I've got a few of those, maybe 3 of those. There's another Loota, pretty silly, another toy bit. That's actually from a Johnny Quest toy, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why, I don't know how I remember that. This is from going through breaking my toys and using them for other stuff. This guy's really killy. Look at those choppers. That's what you want. More spikes. Rocket launcher. No conversions in that really. This is another orc. Gorka Morka guy. Just quick paint job again. No conversions, but another thing from eBay, I'd say. This is a Loota from that has some Tyranid DNA in him. Oh, look at that coming out his ass. Yeah, fuck. What the hell was I thinking, huh? And he looks like he's going through a lot of pain here. His neck is extended and he's got all these something in his stomach, and he's kind of artillery. He's just turned into artillery. So that's the idea, that he's like a Loota and he shoots stuff out of his stomach. I don't know. This is past me. Slugger boy with fantasy bits. Another crazy Loota with Tau bits. Oh, this guy's pretty old as well, isn't he? This guy's from 1980s, I'm pretty sure. It's like an orc with power armor, you know, basically halfway painted, but nice detail. Pretty cool. Mad selection. Oh look, here's another old one. Same thing again. I'd say this is 1980s or late 70s, I'm not sure. Yeah, sunglasses and everything. Shooter boy. Another weird Loota. Skinny arm. This big crazy. Oh, look at that, it's wobbly. And this is made like a flying base. Big gun, and he's got targeting array. Man, I don't know what I was thinking. Got plenty of looters though. Shooter boy. Slugger boy. Wait, that other guy was a big shooter boy. This is a shooter boy. Slugger boy. So you need lots of boys, obviously. Shooter boy. Slugger boy. This must have been my boy box. Slugger. Shooter. Slugger. Some little changes to their poses. Oh, look at this guy. This is one of my early conversions as well. I had the skeleton bit from Warhammer, and same thing after learning the lore or reading the codex, you learn like they can, like, you know, heal or they're really resilient, that kind of thing. So he has his kind of bone exposed here. I thought that was really cool, just from like taking it out with a knife and then putting in this skeleton bit. What else we got? Look at this. This is a weird combination of bits. So I think this is a old orc body, pewter. So we'll say the legs and the torso and the head, and then I gave him new orc arms. So he looks really squat. And let me see, compared to, yeah, he looks kind of short. But he's still, I say this counts as a slugger boy. This guy, another old guy. 1980s again, I'd say, with this banner. With the old kind of beaky Space Marines and everything. So yeah, that's pretty cool to have. Some of them are just collection wise, you know. There's another one using Foxbox miniature bits from them. There's a slugger boy. This is a runt herd, and he's got a little squig on the front. That's actually awesome. I kind of want to rob this guy for my snake bites, but I don't want to. Maybe I don't want to repaint him, but he's pretty cool. Do you know what? I might actually. I'll see. Squig, look at that. They just come in all shapes and sizes, like. Wait, if that's going to focus. Yeah. Little tentacles for legs. Cool. Slugger boy. Okay, what's this? Another Loota, I'd say. Some kind of gene stealer combination. You'll see my fantastic green stuff work here, blending the two together. And there's like no effort of blending the paint of the green to the blue. Why isn't he just all blue? The rest of him is blue, but I left his chin here green. That's funny. Oh, wonder why I did that. I probably wasn't thinking about it. You got this old slugger. What's this guy's name? Zogwort or something like this. This was another one off eBay, which I think I would have only paid maybe 15 quid for this, which some people might think is a lot for one pewter miniature, but I think it's pretty cool. He's got a lot of character. This guy now, I'm very tempted to keep for my snake bites because he's a runt herd. So maybe, I'll see. Speaking of runt herds, you got this guy. Yeah, look, he's like a little diorama. So he's got this little fantasy snotling. He's got this all the electricity coming through his zappy stick. Excuse me. He's going to the power here. And then he's got his nice bright squig. So yeah, that's probably overdone for one little runt herd. Another slugger. Another slugger. There's another shooter boy from Foxbox. Another old orc from 1980s. In the process of being painted. Slugger boy from Black Reach. I recognize that head. Big shooter. Slugger boy looking at a head like William Shakespeare. Another Loota here. Put a las cannon on his back. Why not? Okay, I'll pause it again 1 sec. Yeah, this one must have been my boy box because, Jesus, there's tons of boys in this. Gorka Morka, boy. There's a slugger boy with 2 choppers, no slugger. Stick bomb boy with no slugger. Sure, look, whatever, it counts as slugger boy. Another old orc. Look at that little stumpy gun. What the hell is that? Wonder what that would count as, like a slugger maybe. Look at that. He's funny. He's just so kind of compact in one piece. Shooter boy, fantasy bits. Another old guy. They actually nearly have a squad of the old guys, maybe like a small squad. Kill team maybe. Slugger boy with 2 sluggers now to make up for all the guys with the axes. Slugger boy. Okay, what the fuck is this? This is some kind of Gretchen. So he's got Tyranid bits here. He's got Gretchen head. His hair is that old kind of jungle plant he used to get with the starter sets. And then he's got Empire human, like legs and torso. Yeah, this is like when my brother said, oh, I want to make a guy. When I was talking about that in the hobby hangout with Scar. With plastic crack gaming. Yeah, this is kind of what would happen. He's got a big button on his base. This is like a broken button. So yeah, that's what would happen there. I don't know what he would count as. Probably be like a Loota or something. Shooter. This guy's cool. Shooter. Absolutely crazy. Maybe not anatomically correct exactly, but hey, they're orcs. Shooter. Slugger. Another old slugger guy. Yeah, Jesus, I actually have a decent amount, a few of these. He's got two. We got a shooter here with a bayonet. What's this? Slugger boy and Gorka Morka slugger. Another Loota with the missiles. Damn, these are awesome. Fucking hell, I forgot I had these. I gave him sunglasses and everything. And these are all, these wires are all from old headphones, because I used to go through so many fucking pairs of headphones just breaking them. Slugger. Slugger. There is a Loota. Okay, this one is this. Yeah, this isn't even up to standard. Look at the state of his head. That's just... I should really done better there to combine those two. But yeah, you can see black reach, body and head. I must have had tons of these boys. And then this big this big, what would that be? Eldar gun. Don't know what type of gun that would be. There's another shooter boy. Nice running pose. This guy, damn. Another Loota. This must have been like whatever edition. Lootas were really good, and I was like, oh shit, I've got loads of bits. I may as well make loads of those. Axe hand, yeah, why not? That'll really help when you're trying to load your back cannon. Slugger boy. That's enough. Wait, was that the same guy? Yeah, I thought I picked out that guy already. Tank buster. Another slugger. Got another Gorka Morka guy with a pimped up chopper. One more slugger guy, and I think last up for this box is a Gorka Morka slugger guy. Slugger boy. Wow. Okay, guys, look. There's one big pile of orcs. Yeah, exactly. Okay, look, that's another box down. I've got two more. I don't think they're as full, hopefully. Let me see if I get a nice image for the thumbnail. Maybe I'll use something like that. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.